said, "Hey, you guys got to make this game, and it's got to be good, and it's got to be successful, or you're all fired." I mean, no uncertain terms, like they just told them, like you're out the door. You got to make it. So I feel like that helped this game development wise because it kind of pushed not just that want or that drive to do better, but to also that feeling of claustrophobia. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but how it feels very you're trapped, you know, and you have to face all these challenges. So it kind
Yes.
of conveys into the gameplay. And this one specifically, I think, benefits the most from that kind of design choice aspect.
Kicking them does help. If you don't
Right.
hear if you don't hear the radios whining anymore, that means they're still alive and there is a chance for them to show up still. So what you can do is kick them, and eventually that will go silent. As this, oh fuck you! Oh my god!
And these things specifically, like, 2 does not suffer from this as bad because I feel like the enemies in 2 are very balanced. The enemies in 1 are unfairly difficult to kill, I feel like. Or they're faster than your character and they can dogpile you. Like, I just remember this game specifically being like the combat is like one of the biggest challenges.
Oh yeah, no bullshit. No shit. This fucking shit sucks. This combat is not great. I'd rather play Resident Evil combat.
Right, but it kind of helps the immersion a little bit,
Yeah.
because you're like, you feel a little helpless, if that is the right wording for that. It's very tense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell like
Not
you can tell. Sorry. I was
no,
gonna say you can tell like the fog effect was needed because if you can tell like the every moment you can tell like more of an object for the draw distance keeps on drawing. You can tell. See, watch this shit. I don't know if you can.
yeah, because you get a lot of pop in at the edges. Yeah, like that whole building just materialized out of nowhere.
Listen here. No, there's nothing.
Is this the one that has the reference to Silent Hill 4, or is that in 2 as well? The Walter Sullivan connection?
I don't know actually.
Actually, I think it is in 2.
Dude, I can't wait. Me and Brent are gonna go watch the first. Me and Brent are gonna start watching the X Files.
Very nice.
I'm very excited about that shit. I've heard it's good.
Yes. At least the first 5, 6 seasons.
There we
And
go.
those are all like 20, I think they're all 23 episode seasons. So I mean, yeah, you're getting like 100 episodes that are just killer. Which, not to say the later seasons are terrible, but you could tell that they kind of lost the love for it.
Oh fuck! Right off.
Right,
Fucking annoying piece of shit. Oh, he's dead.
right.
Okay. Okay, he's dead. That's fine with me. See what I can do.
That's what I'm saying, man. Konami knew. They were like, man, these poor little American bastards are gonna struggle so hard with this combat. We're gonna have to like put way more healing items in this game. I
So
feel
you're
like that was a conversation that was had at some point.
so you're telling me that the fucking Japanese have been dealing with this type of control settings for years before us?
Well, I mean, kinda.
Oh,
I mean, I think it was more of a, but well, yeah, because Resident. Well, I'm not gonna keep saying Resident Evil. We're talking about Silent Hill. Um, Alone in the Dark. I'm not gonna keep talking about that either. But I think the control scheme had pretty much stayed um, consistent. You know, like with this kind of control scheme, which, to its credit, this specific control scheme right here with the over-the-shoulder camera, it is a fixed camera because it's fixed on your character. But this is the same kind of camera style they used in Resident Evil 4 that everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's revolutionary." And I'm like, "Yeah, somebody did that like 4 years ago."
you know what though? Like, I'm still kind of sort of like disappointed with Konami not making the first game sort of a remake because I feel like out of everything, yeah, sure, all of them kind of sort of need some sort of like re-release and shit like that. But I feel
Mhm.
like the first one still needs that love for getting a remake specifically. The first one I think
Right,
deserves it.
definitely. I'd love to see a remake of this game,
I think
which
it'd
I
be,
think
I think it'd be good though. I honestly think it'll be okay.
I want to say that's kind of the feel I got from playing PT. Was like when it moved in the trailer when you completed PT and it moved into the trailer and it went from that first person perspective to an over the shoulder shot of like Norman Reedus and then he, turns, looks at the camera.
Mhm.
That's the kind of thing that I wanted them to kind of do with like a Silent Hill 1 remake, and I think they were kind of moving in that direction, but Konami was like, "Yeah, no, we're just gonna make pachinko machines." So
I go on the right fucking. I think I
I'm
am.
trying to, yeah, I'm trying to like remember because, like I said, dude, it's been, whew, I would dare to say 10 plus years since I played this game or well, completed it.
It's been 3 fucking years for me. So this shit is kind of sort of. I can remember it a little bit, but it's like a shot in the dark if I remember the rest of the fucking game.
Right.
Oh shit! I better get
Nice.
a Thank you. All right, go check the map real quick. This is going down. Okay,
That's
just to
another
be
thing
sure.
about like these first few Silent Hill games. The map is crucial, but it's also very kind of disorienting. This one
Mm-hmm.
is better about giving you clues and updating things on your map. Two did not do that. Or well it would, but you would get like red is a locked door, but no other note. It's just like, oh, it's a red door, I can't go through it. Why? Like two to me is easier to get lost in.
All right, I'm checking just to be sure before I go back over there.
Uh, yeah, anybody watching, listening, this is like we've been saying, this is a couple years out from both of our collective memories.
It really
So
fucking is. So if you just want to see
bear
me
with
be
us.
uh, fucking dunderhead right now, if I'm doing it correctly, fine. If I
Well,
am being a
dude, you're
dunderhead.
doing better than me because I'm just watching you and I'm like, you know what? I think he's going the right way. And I honestly, man, just taking it in the experience,
we,
the PS1 survival horror experience.
we might be going the right way. I think we might be going the right way.
Yes. To the school.
Oh, this is a school? Okay. What do you mean it's fucking locked?
It's a town full of monsters. People still lock shit up around here?
Exactly.
I mean, at that point, you're like, is there even anybody alive to lock shit up for? Like, who's gonna steal it? Your neighbor?
I really hope like Silent Hill just gets a re-release in general because it's a fun game.
Yes. Yes. I would be happy with the GOG treatment. Like they did with RE1, 2, and 3. Just release it like the regular PC port, if it ever had one. I don't know. I would like to think that it did. But again, I can't confirm that. But yeah, just something. Anything, Konami, please. And I don't mean another damn pachinko machine.
Fuck you and your Pachinko machine though, for real.
I mean, dude, that's I can forgive a lot out of a company because I mean, I'm still a diehard Castlevania fan, but I don't get the logic behind it, man. Like how do you go from late 80s, early, mid, even to like the late to early or the late 90s, early 2000s for like a good 2.5 decades? You're one of the AAA houses. You know what I mean? Like you're
Mm-hmm.
making Castlevania, you're making Yu-Gi-Oh. Konami owns Yu-Gi-Oh. They're making a shit ton of money off of that. You're making Silent Hill. You're making Metal Gear Solid. Man, they own some of the biggest franchises like in the PS1, PS2, even up into the PS3 era. How do you fuck that up? Tell me, Lemus. How do you screw that
Money,
up?
money, and integrity.
I mean, it baffles me because I'm like, their answer is pachinko machines. Why? Like what? You can't tell me that a game done well within a budget is going to cost you more than the production of 100,000 pachinko machines because that shit is huge in Japan. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, you can Google it. It's huge in Japan, but it's not huge everywhere, dude. Like video games are everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a puzzle. There's already no. You're good. You're good. It's okay to get emotional. I get emotional too. You know what? I'm kind of happy. You know what I'm emotional about?
What,
Since I can talk about this for a minute, I am fucking happy that Ubisoft is going to shit basically right now.
dude? Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Apparently, Star Wars Outlaws isn't doing fucking good. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you think?
dude. That fandom is on fire right now. Like that is everything is burning down around Kathleen Kennedy, and all she can do is just shrug her shoulders and like throw her hands up, like. And I'm like, guy, girl, whoever made that decision to not only put her at the head of Star Wars, the entire franchise, she was over all of it. Okay,
She probably
so
sucked George
everybody else,
Lucas off.
yeah. And but again, how do you how do you take a franchise like Star Wars, even after the prequel movies, because that was already a toxic fan base at that point.
Mm-hmm.
After the prequel movies, everybody's just kind of like hating on each other. But whatever. No judgment here. Star Wars is Star Wars. Whatever. Good, bad, and ugly. Um, but you really had that division there. And then she comes in and she's like, okay, well, we're going to do a sequel trilogy. And you're like, a sequel trilogy? Are you going to do, you know, New Jedi Order? Are you going to introduce the Yuzan Vong? Are you going to do any of that stuff that's been built up over the last 40 years? No, we're just going to do a remake of A New Hope. Okay, yeah, that did well. Obviously, A New Hope is a great movie. I mean, you can make that movie with literally any cast in any setting, and it's still a good movie. What are you going to do now? You're going to remake Empire Strikes Back? No, we're going to do something completely different and fuck the fandom. Like that's what they did, man. Like it was just like, okay, well, The Last Jedi kind of set up some stuff. We're going to get any kind of resolution to that plot wise? No. Just I mean, and I wish I could like push this meme of her just shrugging and holding her hands up and going, I don't know. Like why? Why would you do that?
Okay.
You're
Um.
uh
Besides shitting on Kathleen Kennedy, because like I love shitting on her too, and I'm not even a big fan of
I'm
Star
sorry.
Wars. No. You're good. I love to hear people hate on a specific individual because I've really got to learn everything about this bitch. But that's I think that'll do it for us because we have recorded an hour of footage. Literally, that's
Oh,
fucking great. I could
very
just cut
nice.
this up for 4 fucking videos if I wanted to, but you know what? Because we're in a hurry, we're gonna do 2 videos out of these sons of bitches. And all the stuff that I'm
Hell
talking about right now, after what I said, okay, I think that's it for us. Y'all have a good one.
yeah. Nice.